Didn't this nigga teach you how to block people? Shut the fuck up. That's your slave master. Calm down. This nigga don't teach you shit. This nigga just teach you how to blow my ass out. Exactly.
Leo was in here?
I said, this nigga did. You just want to take some man. Y'all niggas make everything. Come here. Calm down, man.
I know. If anybody blowing ass is me.
That nigga Caleb Benson is raw as shit, bro. That nigga Caleb Benson go hard.
Yeah. See,
hey, my nigga, calm down, buddy.
Just want to kiss your booty hole. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's not gay,
oh,
but it's gay.
The fourth ball, brother.
This nigga here. Is that Martelio?
Hell yeah.
Martelio. Marco Bellinelli.
Come here, you need to be going to sleep. You got work tomorrow.
God dang it, Brown. Just send everybody to Crossroads.
Just took the sack, but we gonna get
stick his ass.
I took the sack, but I was like, hey, let me get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Bro,
all right,
boys.
Bro, time for the Sam Darnold debut.
Bro, this nigga is good as fuck. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how much you call me shit at this game. That nigga just fucking
cheese
good.
stick.
That nigga get fuck on this game, bro.
Cheese stick. I was fixing to say.
Oh, you had 101, Odell!
Oh,
Florida without this, a heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Wentz on the give to Sanders. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 3rd down, here's Peyton. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To throw, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go, here we go. Left three. Ram. 82,
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elijah McGuire, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, Sack. Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Hey, lady. You run. Hatchet. Hey, lady. Motion. Mike, it's Hatchet.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
It's going to be a long day. Bravo. Watch out. Buzz. Here we go. Be ready. 47 Mike.
On first down, Darnold forced out to his left. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
But no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Now, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wentz. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
50's the mark. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they bring sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the looking for Aguilar. It's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Mike, here we go. 120. Nice, sweetheart. Check 3.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Check, 47. I'm not ready. Watch the motion.
Darnold on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Aguilar has it. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Bradley Pinion now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and... The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Go, go. 81.
They fake the give. Now Wentz going for it all. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Sunday.
Now Wentz looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, Alpha. Switch it. General West. Shit. Yo, lady.
Now it's Darnold. Dancing to his left. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Darnold. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Here we go. 280. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. What? Sunday.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Back. 120. 87. 25.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And here he'll get it. Down to the 7.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boys.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check out Reed.
Throwing now is Wentz. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this time.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Go. 280. I'm coming after you. Watch the safety creep. Here. Watch the twins. Watch the ship. Hey. Empty.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Darnold, and he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional. Changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
At the 34-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, Charlie!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here. We're going long. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Sam Darnold, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Check the backer, check the backer. Come on.
On first down, Dillon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Wentz. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sean Davis with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With
my nigga Ball got himself 5,000 minutes.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Come on.
He was just bitching.
Signal for and take it.
He was bitching and he broke the trade rules. Again.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6.
What you mean?
But they can't afford just
86.
All right, good field position.
And the defense loses him.
Yeah.
It's complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Philly. 50. Here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Dillon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them to defend.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sean Davis with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
The shotgun snap for Donald. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It got his man complete. And he's into the end.
We gonna stay under the cat face.
Oh my God! I gotta re-sign 5 niggas at 90 over.
Cheesesteak.
Are we seeing the
I gotta sign it.
And now they're serving.
I gotta sign Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward, Baker Mayfield, Jannard Avery, and Antonio Callaway.
I mean, you can just slide me Nick Chubb and I'll re-sign him.
This looks like a team that you're
The good news is,
and guess what? Behind closed
the good news about my defense is you can't outrun my defense. It's impossible.
The Eagles
Bro, I have the best
I got
defense in the league, bro.
$74 million
I have the
in
best
cap space to
defense
work with. All right, nigga, I got a lot of cap space.
Michael, why you come down? Michael.
Okay. All right. Well, let's focus on Denzel right now.
And I just had to double check my math, but it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator.
Denzel's a necessity.
But the thing that always throws me when you
Hey, look, I ain't gonna start the game. He was not moving that nigga. He's from LSU, and he got 96 strength.
All right, bet. Resign Denzel. Denzel is locked up for 5 years.
Okay.
Next week I gotta re-sign Baker Mayfield, and I'm gonna see who else is important. I think I might lose Jannard Avery.
Oh my gosh! I missed the hook. I really just missed the hook.
ordinarily, yes, because
No. I was trying to dislodge that ball, and I just missed it. That's what you do. Nah, that's what you do.
This nigga Nick Chubb is actually not that expensive. It's
I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, boy, Browns, you be proud of me. Jonathan, you be proud of me. If you watch this game, I'm putting together.
Cheesesteak.
They've got a first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Back to throw, Darnold, eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught. And the carnage
This,
continues.
I'm about to hoot this nigga Zay Jones. I'm about to kill that nigga Zay Jones. This nigga Zay Jones.
Hey, Jalen.
That was gonna be wide open. You
J-Lo.
change my defense up because I don't know what I did in.
In the second half,
Hey,
I
I ain't
ended
gonna
up
fucking-
taking off on the Eagles.
On the who?
On the Eagles.
Oh.
I was winning 10-13 at halftime. I'm up 48-17 now.
Let's see.
Nope, come on, let's go.
Hey, Juju had a better game than Odell. Kinda ish.
Sam Darnold didn't throw a pick in the second
Odell had
half.
2 touchdowns though. So I can't believe he shouldn't have had like 58 yards.
for a lot of coaches,
It should have been a pick.
don't forget what has happened out here.
I fuck.
Exactly. Take a great look at that score. Today, coaching, playing, the whole deal.
That's what I get for going for a strip sack. I ain't gonna start the game.
Odell had 148 and 2 touchdowns.
Like to block this whole thing.
Just nothing there again. He's been
Yeah, Odell had what?
148 and 2 touchdowns.
Right. Dang. How much did you have? How much did Odell have last week? That's the question. That's the real question.
Not that much. I think.
Cause my nigga Zach Hunt had a bye week last week when he was still playing though.
Nick Chubb had 203 yards last week.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep down.
How much I keep by week?
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I know how. I got to reschedule.
Shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Oh,
And it's
I think it's time.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side.
Yes, it is.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Oh.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Clarence? Yeah, week 17.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
Low-key, I hope he's like borderline in playoffs and I play on week 17. I get to kick his ass out of the playoffs.
That would be the most dick move I've ever seen in my life.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, Clarence, playoff starts tonight for you, my nigga. What's good?
Defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use
But he
them.
probably won his division.
7 yards on
Because this nigga killed me. But
I'm sorry, Zach Hunt. I'm sorry, Zach Hunt on a mission.
Nigga tore the Texans up.
Just keep that clock ticking.
Odell had 189 and 3 touchdowns against Fred.
Okay.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing.
This nigga Terry Godwin low-key having a good year.
So you mean to tell me I need 6 minutes left? I need to get this nigga Zach Hunt to over 100 yards.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'm at like 200 something right now, so I'm going 400.
You really trying to keep up with Odell?
Look, okay.
That's a tall task, nigga.
Hey, we get stops on defense.
Robinson's got it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield
That's
You can
possible.
go for that wood. I'm trying to get shut out best wide receiver.
You ahead of Chubb, so.
Swarm.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue.
That's what some of my defense do.
He'll have all that time to
You gotta talk to him.
open downfield. You can only cover for so
Yeah, but
You're not even trash,
go for a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure.
but you older than me.
Carolina did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately.
No.
you could make Jonathan Taylor a superstar though. He in top 4 in rushing yards right now.
Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme
You
like that to try and get more pressure at the pass.
He's probably gonna win.
Boy,
To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold flush to his right. And seeing
I don't care. You down by this 12 to 42. This 12 to 40.
If y'all both agree, it don't matter. Oh, if he's losing, is it the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it's a foot. Like, bro, I don't care at this point, bro.
If you're in the fourth quarter and you're losing, you can go for it or win another team. No, I'm saying.
No, listen.
It's-
My
it's
thing about
literally-
it,
you're fine. If it's the fourth quarter and you're losing, you can go for it. Or
look,
it's
if you
a close game.
look,
Yeah.
if you losing by like more than like, what can I say?
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Is Odell gonna get another player of the week?
Field position as they come up here
Nope.
1st and 10.
Yeah, if Odell get 3 player of the week again, he gonna have 9 in acceleration.
They'll get this out wide to Taylor.
Wait, hold on. What does Devin White get for having player of the week?
The catch there, it'll be
You have to get 3 players of the week and then you get a stat upgrade with a +3 on your stat.
Does it have to be the same guy over and over again?
Yeah, you have to get 3 players of the week.
Damn. I'm about to. My strong safety stole it from Devin White. Devin White had 2 picks, but my strong safety had 4 picks this week.
on 2nd and 9. Wentz. He's going to let it
What the? This nigga Mika. Nope. Tackle this nigga.
incomplete. 2 seconds.
Actually, if I win player of the week with Odell, I'm gonna do the smart thing and just go +3 on injury. I don't need the extra 1 point on acceleration. We're already fast enough.
He'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You could do 1 on acceleration and 2 on injury.
No, it would, okay. Mitchell won't let you do that. It's all 1 on this one. He said you can go 1 and then 2 on the other stats. That's
Right.
how it works.
I just don't get how that happens.
Oh, he just bested. Now Tristan Marks, come here. Tristan Marks, I need to come from the other side.
Talking to Trippy.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
Jalen.
Oh my god. He really done bested too.
So for Tampa Bay,
How many yards you got?
ideal start as they
Over 100.
go now on the young season.
Nah, he in the snow.
Hey, my boy Darnold did have 300 in the air. He threw 2 picks, but I did have 300 in there.
I think Jonathan Taylor gonna get that off his way for the year.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon
Do we?
Gordon, alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.
He's not touching this ball, probably. 2030. I ain't finna pull over what you call it.
And
Finna pull what I did against what you call it. I'm not even lagging, so I can't use that excuse.
damn, bro, that nigga Baker just went all in on Keelan. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll take this little dub. What are the chances?
He was slanging a rock.
Damn, bro. I scored 28. I scored 4 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Feels
Yo,
bad.
this nigga Patriots is balling with Jacob Eason. 8 touchdowns, 0 picks. All right, young nigga.
Yeah. Oh, that's 97 speed. You ain't catching this.
Hey, Jayla.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna get? Wait, hold on. All right, I need you to tell me. I'm pretty sure one of my defense players is gonna get defense player of the week, but which one of these do you think's gonna get it? Listen to this. Sean Davis had 5 tackles and 3 picks, and Devin White had 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 picks. Who do you think's gonna? Oh, and Sean Davis had a touchdown. Yeah, Sean Davis is gonna get it.
Hey, I'm sorry, but you're not. Oh, look, I'm sorry, Jonathan, but you're not getting it.
Getting what? Player of the week?
Nah.
Oh, never mind. Sean Davis had 2 pick sixes. Oh, that's tough.
You said I'm not getting player of the week.
Not this week.
What Zach Hunt
Not
got?
this. I told you he busted it for like 80. And he was in the 170s when he busted it.
Are you talking about John? Oh, you think Jonathan Taylor's getting it?
Oh no, Zach Hunt getting it. Zach Hunt getting it.
What's he got right now?
He cost the 300.
Damn, nigga, you gonna call? Oh shit!
I know. I gotta see. I don't mean disrespect. I gotta see though. 12 receptions, 332 yards. I couldn't let you get it, bro.
I don't care. It's a long season.
Uh-huh.
Who got what?
It makes up for the goose egg he laid last week.
That's the point. This is the exact reason I'm doing this, bro. I disrespected my mans when I did that, bro. Talib's team, bro. Talib's team. But I wouldn't have done this if I didn't go 0 for 0.
Bro, everybody in my division is still undefeated. That is tough.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to come out and make a statement.